Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to break down the Dainese Decor Aero Base Layers available at RevZilla.com. So if you've been following along with the different layers that Dainese has been releasing over the past year, their D-Core line is going to be temperature regulating base layers, and with the Aero Base Layers, this is for you riders out there looking to tackle the utmost heat. This is going to be your very hot weather base layer designed to expel heat from the body. So where you have the D-Core Dry Base Layer, which is designed to regulate temperature, and the D-Core Thermo, which is designed to keep heat in, this is the Aero. And the Aero is going to take all that heat that builds up when you're riding a motorcycle in extreme temperatures, and it helps to expel it away from the body, while also making sure that the sweat wicks away as well. So let's start with sizing for this. On my left-hand side, I have got Juice. You know him, you love him when he's not modeling base layers. He enjoys long walks on the beach and pina coladas. Ladies, keep that in mind. He stands at 5'10", weighs in at 195 pounds, and has a 42-inch chest. We have him in a size large, and it fits him spot on. Now, I was talking to him earlier, and he said, there's not really even, a big range in size when you're looking between a medium or a large. So it's really just important to use a size chart, and keep in mind there's a lot of elasticity in here to make up for that, but you want it nice and snug sitting against your body. Two different colors are available. There's a black and anthracite, and then Juice is going to be wearing the black and blue, and these are the two different colors you have to choose from Dainese. Now, like I mentioned earlier, Dainese has a whole new line of D-Core base layers. They are a premium Italian manufacturer that we know quite well here at RevZilla, and really it's about which base layer is right for the style of riding you're doing, and a lot of that comes down to temperature. So very quickly, let's break this down. The Aero is for those riders out there that are riding in 70 degrees Fahrenheit or warmer. You would then be looking at the Dry. The D-Core Dry Base Layer is for riders between 32 degrees and 70 degrees. And then if you're going to be riding between -4 up to about 50 degrees, so you're spending most of your time in cold weather riding, that's where the Thermo Base Layer comes in the D-Core family. Now, the Aeros are available in two different versions. You can either do the long sleeve shirt or the long sleeve pants. The shirt is going to come in around the $75 price point, and the pants are going to come in around the $45 price point. So you're looking at just over $100 if you want to outfit yourself top and bottom with the D-Core Aeros. So breaking it down, we're going to see the same technology carried throughout the D-Core line, but it's really going to be about the different levels of material we're seeing used here. Keep in mind, the D-Core line is to be a thermal mapping shirt to regulate temperature. So we are seeing 55% Dryarn construction as the main story with this piece. Now, if you're not familiar with Dryarn, this has been very familiar to riders out there that already know the bicycle industry, the outdoor industry. What's unique about this fabric is that dirt can't penetrate it. You're looking at a color-fast technology, quick dry material. You don't have to use high temperatures to wash this. It's 100% recyclable. And what that means is that it's not going to break down over time. So you can use it over and over and over again, and you're not going to have to worry about it losing its shape or not regulating temperature the way it's designed to do from the very first use. It's also going to incorporate 25% polyamide material, 20% elastane, so that's where you get the really nice stretch where it sits nice and snug against your body, and that's going to work to optimize muscle compression. Now, we say optimize muscle compression, really what we're talking about here is that the material is going to sit very nice and snug against your body. It's going to minimize any air gaps between where your skin and your fabric meet, and that's going to help to just dissipate the heat. So as you start to sweat, as you start to overheat, it helps to expel that heat, expel that moisture, and it just spreads it apart, and it also helps to then evaporate. Unlike cotton, cotton will absorb it, it'll keep that sweat against your body, and then your body either tends to overheat, it feels uncomfortable. So really what you're seeing here is that same technology through all the other D-Core line worked in through the Aero, and you're gonna see that thermal mapping in the way you can see the different color tones. So that sections of your body that tend to overheat more, that's where that Dryarn is going to be concentrated. Juice, what I'm going to have you do now is I'm going to have you go ahead and face backwards for me. Now, the one thing you'll note on the shoulders, there's a little bit of ribbing on the shoulders to help to make sure it's not going to catch on any of the jackets or mid layers you're wearing this with. And then again, you're going to see that thermal mapping working its way down the back of the shirt to help just expel heat and pull heat away. And Juice is going to be wearing the matching pants. So you can wear this as a full setup. I really see this coming in handy for a lot of you track riders out there that want a base layer in the summer months that expels heat. The flat lock stitching on this isn't going to catch, it's not going to bind, it's not going to cause you discomfort. There's a lot of thought that Dainese has put into these base layers. We've been seeing them roll out new iterations, and now with the Aero, this is going to be for you extreme hot temperature riders out there. Juice, you may face forward. So there are a lot of different D-Core lines of base layers, and it's really about finding the right set of base layers that's right for your style of riding and the climate in which you're riding in. If you want to read reviews from other riders that are already using D-Core setups from Dainese, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there keeping themselves warm or cool with D-Core. Now, if you have more questions for one of our gear geeks as to which base layer is going to be right for your style of riding, give them a shout, 877-792-9455. They'd be happy to talk to you, or shoot an email over at cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Dainese Decor Aero Base Layer. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.